Plaintiff Jeff Stromberg says he's known the defendant for 6 years, and Jeff claims he has a severe alcohol addiction. Jeff is suing because he claims the defendant damaged the elevator in his condo building, and he has the surveillance video to prove it. Defendant Joshua Lindholm says Jeff is a playboy party boy who recently bragged about having multiple women in his home. Joshua insists both him and his friend were in the elevator when it broke, so he doesn't know who is responsible for the damages.
Start with you.
I've known Josh for about 6 years. He was one of the first people that I met when I moved into the condo building that I live in.
He lives there also?
He did not.
Okay.
Does not. Has not. He was friends with somebody who did live in the building. And we used to go running together and exercise, and we'd cook and grill on weekends, and I'd say that we're good friends. Okay. He's a very smart guy, and he's very capable, but he also tends to overconsume alcohol periodically. And he's had issues with it before in his past, and I think he's had some stints in rehab trying to get the problem under control. About 5 years ago, he actually, in one of his episodes, snuck into my home office and actually took a business check and wrote it out to himself for $10,000 and forged my signature. He did pay that back after I confronted him about it, and so we're not here to talk about that, but I do have some past, there have been some past instances before.
So he lives a reckless lifestyle of some sort. That's kind of what you're laying the basis for?
Yeah, good guy, smart guy, competent guy, but kind of has some issues that maybe should be left in a college frat house as opposed to operating as an adult in society.
All right. Sir, I'm here from you.
Well, Your Honor, Jeff is just as big a party boy, playboy party boy, as I am. He comes off like it was this one incident. Well, just the other day, he was bragging to me about how he had multiple women run through his house, and he had to call one just so he wouldn't get caught with his pants down. You know what I mean?
That's not true. None of this is true.
It's not true? Okay.
But he has a girlfriend and he was cheating. What are you saying? And what's wrong with having, if he's unattached, what's wrong with him playing the field a little bit? A lot of men do that. They drink and do that, but I don't know many that drink and steal. So I'd rather him do that, drink and have his multiple women and get busted by one and they catch him, than drink and steal. Now, do you drink and steal?
I did.
I'm not going to even go there, so we're just going to go past that. What else do you want me to know about your association with the plaintiff?
The guy can't keep his mouth shut. He's constantly saying things. He'll point out something to a random guy in a bar. I mean, he's gotten into fights. You have a titanium plate in your head, do you not?
That wasn't from a fight.
It wasn't from a fight?
No, it was a camping accident with my head hitting the picnic table.
But how did your head fall into a picnic table? Somebody pushed you?
Playing football, yeah.
Because you were smart talking somebody.
All right.
This is so many years ago. I didn't even know him when I had this accident over a decade ago.
Well, you've told me. Just like you were bragging about the women.
Well,
all right, he says you're a violent drunk. You say he's a thieving drunk. All right, we're going to leave it at that. Now, what are you suing him for? What's the damage to the elevator?
So I bought a condo as an investment property a year and a half ago, and the condo needed some renovation done. Josh has done construction work in the past, and so we talked about him staying there for a short period of time while he helped me do the restoration of the bathroom. Well, we have a video, actually, of the incident. Okay. This is at 2:40 a.m. in the morning. Him and some people that he was hanging out with are basically shown breaking into the elevator. They're not trying to get out of it. They're trying to get into it. There's 3 banks of elevators. I don't know why they're trying to pry one open. Obviously, the elevator is damaged at this point. And this goes on for a few more minutes as they try to press buttons and open it. You'll see one of his friends come in and continue to force these doors open. During this process, it bent 2 bars on the doors, which they had to come out 2 different times to get that fully resolved, as well as having one of their 3 elevators down, which for this building is a pretty big deal because there's over 200 units in the building. So it was a very bad situation for the building, as well as the $5,740 in damage.
So let me ask you, did you know he had that and he was going to show it to me?
I've seen this video once before, sir, Your Honor.
So you knew there was video evidence of you breaking it?
Your Honor, I believe, and all you see is me opening that door. So was it stuck before I opened it? I mean, before I pried the interior doors open? I mean, I don't know if I felt trapped. That's what I'm saying. I felt trapped in the elevator, so I opened it.
No,
and you don't know
opened it to go in.
Yeah, get in.
Well, I don't know if it was my friend that. I don't know if it was my friend that broke the door. He could have broke it. How do we know?
I saw you.
He touched the door too, sir.
All right, your buddy was not in there when I saw you pulling it apart.
I have a note from Josh where he is saying that he's going to be paying me half of his checks going forward to rectify the situation.
Let's see that. Sir, did you send him that? And if, what's your defense? You just come here to see Doyle.
And he did pay me $500 after, we discussed this, but then after that he disappeared and I really haven't seen him for a year. Obviously he's ducking my phone calls.
Anything else, sir?
Your Honor, he was threatening me with criminal charges at this point, and I was like, I can't deal with that. I can't handle something like that.
What do you mean
And
handle?
According to me, in my recollection of the event, which I'll admit a little fuzzy, but besides all of that, I don't know if the elevator was broken.
Okay, but what can't
I don't know
you
how-
handle? That's what I'm missing. You said he
Well,
was
he's
going
saying-
to charge you with a crime, and you said, but I can't handle that. What do you mean? You can't do any time? I might agree. You're not the type to do time. No, you won't be politely accepted in jail if that's what you're saying. What do you mean you can't handle it? You said he was going to charge you with a crime, but you agreed to pay because you can't handle that. Can't handle what? You can't handle the truth? It's your truth.
I
feel so bad sometimes because I'm a lawyer and I'm trained to do this, and these folks come in and say things to me that as a lawyer I cut right through it, and they're just left to say, like this guy.
Your
cut
Honor,
right through it. He's like, I don't have anything else to say. Judgment for the plaintiff, sir. Have a good day.
I hope you're happy.
Literally bringing up all those accusations that aren't even true. I haven't even seen you in a year. So, doing all that kind of stuff is not cool. It doesn't make me look
I don't
like
know.
the good
You
guy
know
that
what?
I
It
am.
could have been your homeowner's insurance that took care of this, and I wouldn't know.
I already approached that. It's a $10,000 minimum. So I'm liable for it.
All right. Well, good riddance.